Hi, welcome to this video, sorry, on example 2, and we're talking about writing and solving inequalities. So, in this problem, it says the members of the science club are selling coupon. You say coupon or coupon? I don't know, whichever one. They're selling booklets to save money, and they cost $17.95 each. They hope to exceed. That means they hope to make more money than they did last year. So last year they raised $683.35 to be exact, and they want to raise more than that. So how many booklets they have to save? But here's an important point. They're not starting from scratch. They have already made this much money. So they've already, for however they did it, they've already made $498.75. So they're going to, this is going to be in addition to that. So keep that in mind. So how many coupon booklets must they sell to achieve their goal, which is their goal is to make more than what they did last year. So how many booklets? So what's our unknown? So our unknown is B, and B is the number of booklets. So what they're going to do is they're going to sell these booklets, and they're going to take the sale of the booklets and spell that wrong, and add that to the amount they've already saved or they've already earned. Put that together, and they want that to be, they want these things to exceed, to be greater than. They don't want to be equal to, they want to be greater than the money they've already made last year. Sorry, that's the wrong number. Okay, so they want this to be more. So how do I write this expression? Well, I know they've already made $498.75. And they're going to add to that amount the booklets. Well, every time they sell a booklet, they're earning $17.95. Okay, and so if they only sell one, and I add them, then I wouldn't meet the goal. So they have to sell more than one. So what we're going to do is, again, you have the price per booklet. You multiply that by the number of booklets. So I'm going to multiply that by my unknown B, and that's when the B comes in. So then I have my inequality. I've written it. Now we just have to solve it. So to solve it, we solve it like an equation. So I'm going to pause this and solve it. Okay, let your eyes adjust because I just turned it back on and I had erased everything. So I had to start over and rewrite it. So it might look differently. So if it looks, might just, anyway. So when I get done solving the inequality, like an equation, I bring down the inequality symbol because there's no negatives that I divided by, so I don't flip it or anything. I have B is greater than, so they need to sell more than 8.89, and it's a really long decimal. And so I always tell you, when it's a really long decimal, you change it to a fraction. And then I changed it to the fraction, and it was 8 and 359ths. And I was like, that's not any better. So I just rounded it. That's pretty bad. But anyway, we know this. They're not going to be able to sell 8.89 booklets anyway. So they have to sell more than that. So what's more than 8.89 booklets? Well, they have to sell 9 or more. So in a word problem, our interpretation becomes important. They need to sell 9, not 8, but 9 or more, because 8 would be too few. So 9 or more booklets. So that's a real problem. I mean, that's a real thing that people do, like when they want to work something out and figure out, well, how many more do we have to sell? I mean, that's a real thing. So good work. And if you were to graph it, you could graph it either at the exact number or you could graph it starting at 9 because it's a word problem. So whatever made more sense to you. All right, thanks.